everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As I promised, we will come back to this as Satsuki azalea. Before flowering, we already removed the dead branches and repair some wounds. Now I promised after flowering I will show you how to cut the tree and prepare for the new season. As I told you last time, this Satsuki azalea is grown in the field in Japan and trained in a training pot, and now it's ready for a bonsai pot. So we will remove the flowers and select some branches and reduce some branches to make bed budding, and after that we will transplant this into a starting bonsai pot, but a little bigger than the final one. With the other video I already taught you how to remove the flower. If you remove the flower, then the seed will remain, and that costs a lot of energy for the tree to grow. So if you remove the flower of a Satsuki azalea, you also need to remove the flowers and the seed. So with the pinch in it, it's the best way to remove the flower and the seed. And the best way is starting in the top and then going downward. And when you're working, every drop down, that's easier for your work. All the flowers has been removed. For this tree, the former front is this, but we already discussed about this part is very thin and this is thicker, and the base is also very thick, so that's not a very nice combination. For me, I think this position for the future would be a better front, because this part is not thin anymore and the movement with the apex is going to the front. I think that will be a very nice front. This is a branch pointing in front, so we don't want this, but this is a very nice branch. This one, we don't need it. This one, it is nice one, but it is very in the front, so we don't want this to be very long. I'll reduce it and make it shorter. That will be a front branch. These small branches on the trunk, we don't need it anymore. So it can be removed. To clean the trunk. This branch I will wire and put in place. Some going upwards, I don't need it. But the other branches I can wire and make them in position. Lower back branch, I need to remove, reduce its size. For example, this is too long, so I will reduce the size of this. There will be a new back branch here. For example, there are 4 branches. I remove the strongest below and the weakest on the top. Only left 2 of these, and also in the 2 you also try to make a balance. Here are left 2, here is also left 2, that's enough. This one is growing very strong, so we don't need this one. And this also only left 2. Here also just left 2, and that's enough. These branches growing downward we remove, only the one side, and upward we can reduce them, but they are useful. That's okay. This is the second branch. We need to reduce these. And there are a lot of grow here, so we can reduce these stronger parts. This is growing straight, so we remove this. And start with these smaller one. Also reduce the amount of branches. Yeah, the middle one, not the strongest, not the weakest. So here, a lot of small branches on one point. Reduce it. Here. On top we remove, and the lower 2, just keeping 2, so the wound will heal better. This is okay. Here is a very strong branch, so we need to reduce this one. And so the growth upward will be. Now I remove it totally. And these are a little bit longer, but not too much. Here we have a branch, is a very long, so we remove this reduce the size. The bigger shape is already like this. Now I will refine the branches, cutting away some unnecessary branches or reduce. Protect these wounds with wound pasta. First I wire the big branch. It's a difficult one and most fragile one. It could break, but we will see. So let's see. spreading. And also I can bend them after 1 week again, then it will be more flexible again. I will do the rest. All the branches underneath is wired, and now I will start with the apex. The Satsuki azalea is different from the series tree because the apex is the weaker part. So I didn't remove any branches, but I remove a lot here to gain more growing energy in the top. Now I will wire them. The tree is totally wired and reduced of unnecessary branches. The next step is to remove the pot and transplant into a bonsai pot.